So we're live and ready to go, and a little bit further down the course, once the race was underway, you can see on the Berkshire station, University of London trailing by 3 or 4 lengths. Edinburgh University really sees this race, got good control of this race, and it's a bit of a procession, this one. They've really got a good command of it. They put in a good early shift here, Sarah. Edinburgh University not mucking about in the Temple Challenge Cup, race number 2.
Yeah, really impressive this. We saw Edinburgh University win here at this regatta a few years ago, and we talked about Haggis and Henley that night. This crew looks really strong, and what I like about them, Tim, is how they're moving the boat in that second half. You can really see the press that they're moving this boat on. But in this event, we've got Oxford Brooks, who will be very strong, and other competitive course. But Edinburgh, they've opened their account well. Look at that. They are enjoying their time on this Henley stretch. University of London B, they're there. They're absolutely looking like they're doing strong, good rowing, and they're doing as much as they can to stay in this race, but they've met a very strong crew in this early round.
Haggis in Henley, no stereotypes here. Edinburgh, well, they'll be, I don't think they'll be celebrating just yet, but they'll be pleased that they've made this race relatively safe early. University of London B have got a lot of work to do, and it's going to be too much in front of the enclosures, which are already congested. You can have a look there at the crowds which are already in. Colourful scene.
In Edinburgh University, of course, where Catherine Granger was when she learnt her rowing, and before her Doc Blackie. I think Doc Blackie was their first women's captain, in fact, many years ago, and she went on to do fantastic things with the Olympic team. And of course, Catherine came along and saw her as a role model and moved into that. So great to see their men here competing in this way at this level.
Well, as an 8, the boat here, they've only actually rowed twice before competitively. Made the final of the Championship 8 at Marlow Regatta, so have good credentials behind them, but relatively inexperienced, and they're just dropping the rate off here, aren't they? Conserving energy. There's no need to overdo it. They know they've got the race very firmly under control, and you can see there they're pretty relaxed rate as they head in front of the enclosures, and they've only got a couple of 100 metres further to go.
Yeah, it's nice to see this crew just managing this race in this way, but also, of course, we know we have 80 races today, and they are 40 final races for people, and we can see that University of London B, they'll be absolutely doing Hugo Guadalver and Jennifer Belhouse-Graham, their coaches, proud, because they're fighting all the way to the line.
So over the line, Edinburgh University on the Buck station, and they have got lengths in hand, and they've dropped the rate right down, and over the line they move now, and that's a good performance from Edinburgh University, who can get their feet up and think about round 2, and well done to University of London B as well. As Sarah said, they fought all the way, and they're still chopping along at a good old rate there. And race number 2, Edinburgh University through in the Temple Challenge Cup.